Hey guys, so now our last similarity theorem is going to be the side-side-side similarity theorem. So we looked at the angle-angle similarity, so basically if two angles were congruent then it would be similar. The side-angle-side similarity, so if the two sides were similar or proportional and the angle was congruent then they were similar. So now we're going to look at the side-side-side similarity. So what this would be is basically if all three sides are proportional, then the triangles will be similar. Okay, so we just gotta check the proportions on all of these. So if we come to this example on the right here, we gotta check 18 divided by 9, because those two are similar. Or to see if those are proportional, that gives us 2. Then we gotta check 14 and 7. Divided by 7 is 2 as well. Then lastly, 24 divided by 12. That gives us 2. So those two triangles are similar. So key thing, all three of these must be similar. So if we have one that's proportional to another, but then the third is not, then that wouldn't work. And likewise, if we just find one where one of them has one proportionality and then the other has a different one, if those are different, then it doesn't matter, we don't need to check the other because they all three need to be the same, all or nothing. So let's go and look at some of these examples down here. So if we look at 3a, okay, so let's go ahead and let's do here like 44 divided by 33. So take 44 divided by 33, and we get my calculator out, and that gives us 44 divided by 33, 1.333 repeating. Okay, now let's check some other sides. So let's go with like this 32 here and the 23. Okay, so let's go 32 divided by 23. That's equal to 1.39. Okay, so actually now we don't need to check anything more because these two numbers, 1.33, is not equal to 1.39. So those two are not proportional, so then those two are not similar. Alright, so now let's look at this other one on the right. So let's check, we need to see if this, I hope that's going to be one of the harder ones. It's not the harder ones, it just takes a little more effort. Yeah, let's do that. So we got to see if dk right there is proportional to mk. So we're going to have 55 divided by, and to find dk, we need to do 55 minus 22, which gives us 33. So 55 divided by 33, that's 1.66 repeating. Okay, if we just keep going, 30 here needs to be proportional to 50. So if we take 50 divided by 30, we get, we're looking good so far. We get 1.66 repeating. Now we gotta check this last one. So the 70 needs to be proportional to the 42. So 70 divided by 42 And that gives us, oh, yay, 1.66 repeating. So then we know that triangle KLM is similar to triangle KCD. And we can say by side, side, side similarity. Okay, so now we got 3 tools in our arsenal to be able to figure out if those are similar or not. So if we just go ahead, let's look at maybe 1 or 2 of these down here in number 4. So for A, we are given all 4 of the sides, so let's try the side, 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 see if all these are proportional. So we're going to have to do 49 divided by 18, 40 divided by 16, then 72 divided by 27. So let's crunch these into our calculator. 49 divided by 18, that gives us like 2.72 repeating. 40 divided by 16, that gives us 2.5. So now, since though we can stop there, we don't need to check this third one. Those are not equal, so these are not proportional, or not similar. Okay, B. So we're given a side here, we're given TD and DU, then we're given CD and DB. So we know those lengths. So we're given a side, and then a side and a side. And hey, these guys are vertical angles. So that means those 2 angles are congruent. So let's see if 10 and 40 are proportional, have the same proportionality as 16 and 25. So I'll do 25 divided by 16, and that's equal to 1.5625. And if I do 40 divided by 10, actually, I'm doing that wrong. Ha ha ha, Mr. Rainey. Alright, so reason I'm doing that wrong. So this is our biggest, oh come on, draw. So DC is the biggest side, is our hypotenuse. And 16 is the biggest side for that one. So we would have to check 40 divided by 16, and that gives us 2.5. And now we gotta check this 25 and then 10. And that gives us 2.5. And then as we stated, these guys are all are vertical angles. So triangle DCB is similar to triangle DTU by, we used side, angle, side. Okay, so there's 2 examples there. See if you guys can figure out C, D, E, and F. I'll post the answers on my website. So, and this will actually be our last video for lesson 10.4. As always, guys, reach out. Let me know if you have any questions.